ahead and do a lot of wandering around aimlessly as I try to figure out what's going on with this murder that I gotta solve. Um, yeah, I don't know where to look at this point, but I can run around aimlessly for sure.
It's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip on all fours and...
The fight. 15 low six.
Like it's coming up on
Such a
Switch for some reason.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Suresh is...
Let's see if I can figure this out. It usually comes up like right away, but it should be working. Let's try turning it off and on again. Okay, there we go. That's working now. Let's pull up a chat. There we go.
Strength.
Okay, I figured out how to get to that.
Very well.
Yes. Lower floor? Oh, no, you know, it was the lower floor over here. It's this guy blocking this door. So, it's not,
Are you sure?
The neighbours said they had 15.
interesting,
The
but
labours are
still
talking
wants
about
me to
those.
speak with Raphael.
10. That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy?
Shh. People on there.
Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
I feel like it's gotta be on the other side. Somewhere.
Nearly there now. See the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
You've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one. But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
I've already broken into everywhere. So. Wow. What the heck? There's a way up onto this roof.
Refugees this morning.
Why is it in trouble?
People will help.
Stinks.
There's blood here,
Guild
not as
robbers
dry.
are usually decent.
No sign of the smith.
Seems odd. But I don't know.
What? Is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the
This
dirt?
camera's so far away.
You're such a scaredy cat.
I cannot believe they left my letters.
You should do the I'm sure Rex will turn up.
I don't want
Have patience. I know.
This is the third time in the last 10 days.
There's no point arguing
Maybe it
with
has
the
something
guards.
to do with the army about to invade us. It's where whatever they like.
You know everything you read in the books.
People to enter the city.
I don't know. I don't know where else to look.
The worst that can happen is we get
As we remember, eye color, hairstyle.
I would expect it to be over here.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my
We
mind.
talk about something else. Did you try that raspberry?
It's the circus.
The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread?
Find anything.
Why don't you take your complaints to them?
There's no point arguing with the guards.
Courier. Oh, it's. I haven't been in this spot. Apparently. This looks like a place where they throw survival check. I guess not.
Anything of use?
Dead chicken. Okay. Show up on the map.
I need a quick word.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me.
Man, why is it going so slow? We're here. I did break into an abandoned windmill. Wonder. Oh. Where's that windmill? There it is. Broke into here and there's literally nothing in here. I feel like... Oh. I'm having the hardest time with this. Oh, there it is.
Let's see what this does.
See? You might find something. Oh, it's just some dude sleeping down here. What? It's not just some dude sleeping over here. Why is there a mind flayer asleep over here? I don't see any, like, treasures or anything.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I'm just waiting. Let's give someone a surprise.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Gain advantage on insight checks. Leave your armor, leave all. You're part of the flaming fist. Well. Final warning, huh?
Here we go. Looks empty.
Yeah. Don't think I'm gonna
What's
find
inside?
what I'm looking for here. This is interesting, but it's just else of interest? Hit the other torch me. What's this? Not enough space. Invalid target. Okay. Well, not what I'm looking for, I guess. My map really provides me with any other information. Just the speak with Raphael. It's a section of the circus I haven't been to. That's... wow, there's a lot of map over here.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're
I
down
have something to ask.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Head to the city, why don't you?
No, little. But you'll be in a big...
Invalid target. Invalid target. Okay, so I guess there really isn't anything else. Let's close this door. These aren't locked, so... well, hello there.
You'll be in a big...
For sure, 100% wasn't me stealing the stuff, right?
Nearly there now. You see the city. Up on the hill.
see it. It's up
No
there
sign
and
of it
we're down
in
here.
red either.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless.
You'll be in a big...
Enough to clean Crimson's cane now, but not enough to organize the wine. Madame Lucretius is very particular.
Everyone deserves the chance to make some
So yeah, let's go talk to this guy.
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He is...
Okay. Well, I never found the rest of Dribble's body parts. Either. I just found the one part of him.
You look a little shell-shocked. Please.
I'm sure it won't.
Will the wheel of wonders dub you worthy?
Worthless treasure crates.
Come, see.
These chests are empty.
Calliope Blingsdorf.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to...
The
attack is...
Oh, darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's order. It's due shortly.
Hello.
Is someone excited to work on the handsome Dragonborn?
It's just background.
Papa sells good things.
Yeah. I think that's just background.
Might be useful.
Oi! Give that! Oh, a scaly scale.
What makes this hand so
I
special?
found it by the clown man's tent. Fought a rat for it and it's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks.
Rip
It's
out your claws and
worth
peel the scales from your
lots.
flesh. Give it to me. I think that belongs to Dribbles. I need it, and your ringmaster needs it. There we go.
But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Peridius?
Mr. Hag.
I found a hand. And I found an Audi.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior.
Parts of him, at
Oh
least.
dear. Dribble's flesh is near torn asunder. Poor thing was most certainly alive when he was hacked up. Well, that just means this treasure hunt is all the more challenging. Toddle on, darling. There's more of Dribbles to find.
Wow. So...
Tempers are rising.
Okay. So I can't look in everything. It has to be specifically... Highwire Hildrick.
This is terrible.
Okay. Half-eaten apple. Can't find any pieces of dribbles over here. His tent was over here. So this. Just the... Well, let's go talk to Fjordor. See if he...
You fight good.
Nope. I mean...
So what? No response there. Okay. You do everything your dad tells you.
I found a hand, torso.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretia...
could this happen?
Okay. Dribbles bits there. You know what? That rat that I picked up, I was probably supposed to trade it to the kobold for the hand of dribbles. See if Zethano has anything to say.
You have already sourced.
No. I know. The other guys were saying some of the whatchamacallits, the red caps. Some of the red caps had disappeared. Didn't run into any additional red caps. So, I wonder. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, there's a trunk I haven't opened yet. Mesmerizing circus outfit. Sure. Would have expected to find more of him over here. Painted skull, which is probably just one of these. Silk gland. Tiered shelves.
Get your shinies and Tritos!
Do you have any more of his parts?
Clown Man is dead. Why? I die, you die, we all...
See what you have.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
I can buy gold from him? Or just steal it? Hold on to that rusty hand axe for a minute.
Bye-bye.
I am not buttering you up. You are the very best at what you do.
Let's go ahead and... I don't know where he was killed. I wonder if I need his head? Hello, what the heck? They threw this one in the grave. That's interesting. Never thought I'd be running around looking for body parts, but I guess here we are. I hate this camera so much. I won't make a video of it. say? Find any body parts here. This thing seems like it would be the thing that... I mean, but it's a display case, so maybe not. I don't know. Hello, wooden barrel. Wait, what the heck am I doing? I haven't talked to Father Lorgan yet. What kind of moron am I? Let's cross the way. You still wearing your speak with dead thing?
Never a dull moment.
There we are. Okay, let's try this.
Should mind my step.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Where were you?
Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge.
Killed you.
Dwarf. Dressed in red.
Why did he
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
What were you doing?
Hiding Brilgor. From fists.
Why were you
Must protect.
The spell's power wanes.
Well, that was basically worthless. But hiding him from the... Oh my gosh! It was an Imperial fist that killed him.
We loved Father Logan as you did.
That's
We
gotta be
never
good,
hurt him.
right?
Colour, hairstyle, accent, anything.
What if we talk about something else?
Danzo, isn't it?
Try that ragbit recipe again.
Where's the...
One job. Deliver my calls. Some juice.
Wait, am I going the right way? Ish.
You're chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Nothing to do.
It's a dwarf wearing red. You know who else is a dwarf wearing red? This guy.
Attention fists. Listen up. One more dereliction of duty, and you're all going on punishment eater.
I heard you tracked down the man responsible for the... You might be a nuisance.
This isn't a glorious post-fists, but it isn't hard.
There goes nothing.
Get empty, Garen.
I bet somebody drank it, Ma. Might even be me.
You're no sauce. I put my money on Christine.
What's up for discussion?
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes in?
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
I know, the way they treat refugees around here is terrible.
I don't give a shit about all that. It's how I've been treated, which is the real travesty.
Oh?
A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
What's your business?
Piss off, would you?
I mean, I was gonna see what I could do to help you, but...
Got it?
These guys' backs are turned.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
I guess not.
But it isn't a hard one either. If you can't even guard a blasted shed, it's no wonder we're being replaced by steel watchers.
There's another dwarf in red.
Just wanted to say, I'm rather impressed with your work.
Okay, nope. Freaking camera.
But it isn't a hard one either. If you can't even guard a blasted shed, it's no wonder we're being replaced by steel watchers.
Suppose the Manip had the right idea letting you poke around.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac.
Not enough space. Okay, so I can't get behind here.
I've got to say, would...
Not everyone subscribe.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not building a good reputation with the fists here. Well, let's go talk to...
Listen up.
I heard you helped a refugee family stay in the home they found. Good for you. As a trader, wish I could tell you.
We're stuck out here, but would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
Ambitious nurse. What's that? Scabby pugil, though. Holy hand soap.
Stay away from
Stay away from trap chest things. I don't know that I've seen any other dwarves wearing red.
We've farmers, Chris.
If you were hiding under these flaming fists... Like, it seems to me logical. What I was looking for. Be one of the flaming fists.
Trust no one. Hardly a challenge.
Alright. I can find anything of interest.
That's curious.
What is curious? I'd like to know what's curious, but I can't see.
Let's hope for gold. Over there.
Did you see? It's like not a... I hate this camera so freaking much. See something interesting over here.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Hello. This isn't what I was looking for. Oh, and it's just garbage. Seriously? Okay. Is that all that's over here? Still don't know
Into my pocket.
what caught his attention. Was it that trap? Is there another section underneath this place? It'd be weird if it were like... I don't know where this...
Walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
We've been seeing that for days.
Just told you. 6.
You'll be in a big...
This dwarf is
If I hear one more pip,
Oh.
missing redcaps will find a stray cat or two to nibble on.
Fine. I realize the red caps have escaped.
What do you mean? One of our redcap cleaners alerted me. Well, he threw a rock at me and said,
I'm looking for...
Always ready. They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Traveling alone.
Have I...
Or any stupid enough to make it. One. Kindly to
Alright, guys.
Locked from the other side. I wonder what it's hiding.
So how do I get in? It's... Hold on. Sergeant sold the smith for you, yet you dared not devour him. I will not let his bitter meat spoil when Ball could see. Oh, great. Let's go talk to her. Quick.
Gildra? How can I help you?
You should know that Gildro's not coming back.
What? Don't joke about that. He'll come back. He always does. He's probably just gone to get more coal for the forge or visit one of the ore mines.
He's dead.
And no obituary in the Gazette? Impossible. I don't know why you're insisting on spreading these nasty thoughts, but I'll ask you to kindly keep them to yourself. Now, is there anything you'd like to buy?
Freaking...
If
got
not,
a note from
move
the
along.
murderer. Ex-Vicap.
Not for you to worry about in any case.
Okay. Not an entrance there.
They say. Well, I say.
I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
My letters.
What's the worst that can happen if we get
What the heck is going on? Freaking cameras.
It's the third time in the last
Is
10
one of
days.
those steel watchers stamping us into the
to do
dirt?
with the army about to invade the city.
Such a scaredy cat.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ sword course couriers. They're...
They take your gold, but they...
Forgive me, but...
Do me a favour. Box my ears in.
What did the postmaster say? Danzo, isn't it?
No refugees. Might as well starve here as starve there. People will help. You'll see.
These murderous monsters. What hell's breaking loose?
This looks interesting.
This is great. Think of all the work we can get here.
Hold on. There'll be plenty of safe.
Huh. There's gotta be... No, wait. Where's that well? Where's the well?
At the bit.
What's the plan?
Refugees travelling along.
Well, over here somewhere
Nothing to do. Not enough to
that I had gone into.
Madame Lucretius expects just like that. Of course. Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities are endless.
What do you do, Alvin?
6.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning.
End of story.
When's it
I
gonna
wonder
stop?
if the way in is through. There we are.
This whole situation stinks. Guild robbers are usually decent.
Let's see here.
But they leave your ribs intact.
There's gotta be something I missed in here.
I know.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
It's gotta be here. Gotta be something in here. I did forget that I should leave. Was that over here? It's empty. Anything else?
Can't slow down.
Doesn't someone have
What am I to do? This way.
It's not. Yeah, there's gotta be some way to get to the other side of that. Not enough space. The target's too far.
Let's move.
Okay. It looks like there should be something. There's something on the other side.
Moving ahead.
But I can't see a way to, like, break this stuff. Well. There we are. There it is. Okay. But how do I activate it? Target is too far. What about for you? Don't you have, like,
Wanna dance?
extra jump distance? Or do I have a
What to do?
fly? No. Ooh, you know what? Lae'zel's got that jump ability. Let's
Need to find a way forward.
Where's she? Lae'zel.
First in my heart.
Full-fledged fortunate.
Yeah, whatever. like you to
Make space, and my might is good.
Let's go see what Will wants to talk about. Probably his dad.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Baldur's Gate was a safe refuge when I left. This must be Gortash's doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Wow, okay. Could it be true? Duke Stelmane allied with the
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Did you know Stelmane very well back in the
I met
day?
her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Since there's something more to this story.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. Yeah. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Well, probably the Emperor. I'm short on sympathy. She was partners with the Mind Flayer.
Whatever you believe about Stelmane, she's not the only one to suffer the killer's blow. My father was Tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as Father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. Our very... Now, how about we go and reverse Cazador's fortunes?
I'm happy with that. Okay. I thought it would let me ask him about the murder, but I guess not. Shadowheart.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Well, got what we came for, which was Lae'zel. So let's...
Eager for battle.
Oh, not enough space. So what do I do about that? I can't... Do I shoot it?
Show no mercy.
What's that?
Let's get going. Light on my feet. Seems simple enough.
That's it, huh? Just takes me here. Oh. Yeah.
Still alive, so that's progress.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Tell me about the gemless ring.
Brothers died on the road. Pushed. Felt bones. None.
It's the last thing
Man. Buying heirlooms. Vulture. Gara.
The spell's power went.
Okay, so someone was buying heirlooms.
Let's have a look.
Anything on the other side? Wait, south span. What? What is... Oh, that's above me. Car's gone. Nothing of interest. This is that. I feel like there's got to be something still in here that I've missed. And I got the speak with dead thing going. It's what I'm doing. Just wandering around talking to dead people. Why did this one light up?
The corpse has no.
Seriously?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Did you?
No.
Dolor.
Dolor did. Our blood-red dwarf. Tricky.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets.
The corpse remains silent. The spell's power.
Okay, well, that's progress. That is progress.
Teresa's caress also has pleasure isn't just physical. It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses...
Okay. So the key is for something in here.
that sweet mug.
Well, didn't make any progress with
Sleeping in the gutter, then that.
the whatchamacallit, the clown. But where's this dude? Where's the guy that was up here? Griska, Rosanna, Drim, Quelia. That just takes me outside. Dashkent, Fionn.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Quiet. Don't look now.
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
Let's prowl. Watch your back.
I have a key. None of these are the one I'm looking for. Hello. Traveler's chest, open crates. Wardrobe.
The shapeshifter's key fit perfectly. Now, what's inside?
What just happened?
I'll just help myself.
Scarlet leather armor.
A map with Father Lorgan's name. Seems the shapeshifters were all over the tunnels he used.
Okay. Oh, looks like they have a list of victims. Cora Highberry, large home near Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Vicar Pennygood, Chief Revere, Nash Alicia. Is irresistible things. Well, that's interesting. Two hands, now two hands. Two of them more needed. Not enough. Okay.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Investigation.
You notice the blood's source. A body.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Fion's key. Okay.
All right, what now? I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Seeking answers, my boy. killed folk slowly. He, yes, Green ill made to tempt.
The spell's power.
Okay. Well, the son of Fion Goldgrind.
Always room for more.
Good stuff.
Are those organs in these vials? Oh.
Huh, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. That was interesting. Ah! It's not interesting as a stupid camera.
Honestly.
Wetting your whistle. I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Exactly.
On my way.
Pleasure isn't just physical.
It's Fenrir's, Rosanna's, Trim's, Quelia's, Dashkent, Fion.
What's in here?
Read. I never really, I know he's older than most, he's still lit, but I don't think so. Okay. What does Warren's Netherstone? Kill to gain access to Ballast Murder Tribunal. Severed hand is proof. Father Lorgar. Okay, let's go talk to Valeria, I guess. Criminal severed hand. I gotta find more of his pieces, I guess. Okay. I need to go into Shress's Caress.
Any sense? When you met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength. Hear me out. Was that human boy insisting on playing his abbreviated version of High House of Wonders?
Something's on my mind.
Alright, Valeria.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
Group of shape-shifting assassins were under the table, along with more murder victims. Father Lorgarten's murder is just one part of a bigger
Baal plot. Duvella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
It's not a theory, I have proof. Document contains information connecting the murders to the Ballast resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Is that 2 different passes I've gotten to the lower city?
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
You really are the worst at your job.
Playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonder.
Oh, brains! What were you thinking?
Raphael, where's... How do I don't even know where the lower city is. I'm guessing it's... I don't know. Over here?
Looking for a loving home.
Nothing fishing's up high prices. Get your seafood here. 15 loaves. Why does Bronze Crossing have so few lot-ins?
Well, let's save before we move on, I guess. Talking to a whole lot of dead people lately. Let's swap my... 2 different lower city passes. Oh no. It's okay. I'm walking around with some weird stuff. Where's my... There it is. Okay. Oh, I can still cast Speak with Dead.
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
Oh, honey, we should stock up.
Doesn't make any sense.
You will when you've met the drought.
Who was this dwarf?
Will you tell Sol that snails are not an aphrodisiac? They're just salty. Was that human boy?
Also has rocks. Don't you 2 have rocks for brains? What were you thinking? Come on, maybe.
How I get to the lower city?
Let them see you taking charge.
Let's go to Khan's dance. He has the most fabulous sendal. It's perfect for a show. I'd love to chat, but I've got a suit to find.
You have got to check out Dan Thellon's dancing acts. Their leather...
Excuse me, we're discussing steel watcher.
Very leather-like.
My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
Are you a steel watcher fan too? If so...
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
What's such a bother? What if I were to contribute to the Flaming Fist Orphans Fund? Investigator Valyria needs me in the lower city of serial killers.
Valyria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
All right. Let's go on in.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
pleasure to meet you. Could we talk face to face?
Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
From Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Not this again. The brain has resisted its illness. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Mizora's just hanging out in here? What the heck? What? She's just chilling?
If it isn't little Will's chum. Heard about his father. The dead. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as a splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
You're just, like, chilling.
We're not even pawns, just dust on the board. What happens next is out of our hands.
Like, it's just a devil hanging out in the city, and everyone's just like, yeah, whatever. Am I the only one who finds something wrong with that?
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Yeah, I know.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I'll deal with him later.
Ravengard's a hero. Elturel is still stuck in the hell.
Just, you know, opening up a map a little. Lord Porter's attendant.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of...
You're useless.
Ravengard is a letter.
Alright.
Ravengard is a charlatan.
Go ahead.
Like every last patriarch.
Get out of here.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the
What are you doing, Mizora?
Go on up. Pay Gord.
You're not gonna let me go and do my job, are you? Fiery friend. Attend Gortash's ordination ceremony. Alright. Fine.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the Steel Watchers to theirs.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
Well, guess what? I've become authorized.
What? Oh,
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
you're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
Sure, if you want to tell them what you were doing trying to steal their belongings.
I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. I'm getting out of here. Take those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke.
It's got them so
You
spooked.
haven't heard. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
Get a grip. You're a soldier. Act like one.
I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home.
Wow.
You're not being paid to like it.
I wonder if it matters. Like, which? Oh. They're just. Okay. New waypoint. This is gonna go well. Let's swap Lae'zel back out for my girl Karlach. There's that dead rat.
Soldier?
Come on.
No room in your party. What should I do? Excellent.
Let's see if we
Are they going to arrest us?
here.
What if they throw us in
Tell
jail?
me what you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Broke down the door because it sank. I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why
The house
nothing's
was on
gonna
fire.
happen to us.
We were rescued.
We'll tell them what.
No time to talk.
I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, leave it.
I don't know, dear.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons?
What you were doing in the house.
It's a waiting that's hard.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Calm down, dear. It
I
won't
spoke to a
happen,
witness
I
who
swear.
says you entered the house before the fire started.
The Flaming Fist don't stand for trouble.
What's down here? Probably the dungeons. Dude.
The guard is
Bathed in a tendy. Eat all the onions.
Sure. Nice.
Old man Otto. Back here again. Cell stinks like an old cabbage. 3 bowls of the stew.
Welcome to Worms Rock Prison, the 5th nail, we jail. What's your business?
Here to see old man Otto. He's my father? Wait, what?
Your father? Seconds. Hang on. Well, in you go. And don't feed the prisoners. Makes them cocky.
I don't know who this guy is, but... Oh, it's a storage room. Okay. These guys... No. Is it the second door? Second one on the right? Otto Octavius.
What do you want?
Not your attitude, that's for certain. Who is this guy? Why do I know who he is?
Gortash is expecting you.
Let's rehearse this one more
Please
time.
make your way to
Pretend
the
I'm a
audience
fist
chamber.
and tell me what
Calm
you're
down,
doing
dear.
in the house.
It won't happen, I swear.
Let's go see what's going on. Okay, no, there, I guess.
Tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Spoke to a witness who says you entered
Lord
the house
Gortash
before
is
the
expecting
fire
you.
started.
This person maybe?
You've been seeing that for ages. We're still here.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
Or to pay for, say, a trading license first. Seek the cause of her foul mood. Deception? Sure. Lord Gortash told me to speak to you about my requirements. Were you not informed?
Course I bloody wasn't. Too busy ordering more of those mechanical monstrosities to tell me. I suppose you can take a look, but make it quick.
Alright, let's see what we've got here. Studded leather armor. +2, ambusher. Splint armor. That's not bad. Scale mail +2, that's the thing I was looking at. Plate armor. I don't think she's I don't think Karlak's proficient in heavy armor.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Medium armor, 16, advantage on con saving. Yeah. What was I looking at? Yeah, medium armor. Heavy armor. Two less piercing. Increase her AC by 1 would be nice. Javelin +1. Could use another smoke powder arrow. I wonder if she needs how beneficial con saving throws is to 1 versus 1 more AC with 2 less piercing damage. I think I'll just keep what I have. Also for you. Forgot to give that to you earlier. These arrows go to you. Okay. Yeah, that's fine for now.
And tell me what you were doing in the house.
Calm down.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunction. False. Report R. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Same thing Damon said. Do you know how to fix this malfunctioning engine?
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man.
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
Where's the
The Steelwatch Foundry is off-limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
I'm not sure. Maybe what... Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steel Watch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself.
What can you tell us about
Yeah.
Lord Gortash?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
I guess I have to go out that other way.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
So, let's head
Lord
on
Gortash is expecting
Gortash
you.
has Ravengard on his side. That should tell you
Lord
something.
Gortash is expecting you.
Every ship
Let's
is the same as the
resave.
last.
Make your way
And then
to
go
the
on up.
Imperial
Around us.
Here we go.
God, it must be.
Oh boy, this is gonna be something. Oh, Gortash is over there, so why is this?
An Archduke of Baldur.
It's so weird. No one seems to think I should be able to do that.
Please.
Actually, you know what? Let's swap out Asterion for someone a bit beefier for this section. Let's go talk to Lizelle. Put her in for Asterion.
But it's got...
Just in case. Actually, no.
Make space,
You know what?
and my might find me late.
You know what? Might actually be better to have. Let's grab Gale. I could use a real magic user. Put you in for Asterion here.
How can I help?
Join me.
I'd be delighted, though
Take
someone else
Asterion.
will... Magical.
Okay. Yeah, gonna need those high-level spells, I think, if things go... Well, when things go sideways. Alright guys, let's do this.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
Point taken, I'll keep things
The
peaceful.
Steel Watch.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs. For the good of the people, I'm sure you understand.
Yep. Let me go
Lord
ahead
Enver Gortash at your
and
service.
kill you. Right here.
I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm about to kill you right
and
here.
my old friend, Karlach. It's no wonder your victory was so decisive. It's lovely to see you again, darling.
I'm sure it is.
We'll catch up once we've covered more pressing matters. Thorm's netherstone, more to the point. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. A prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided.
Yeah.
If you and I come to an understanding,
I want you to help me kill
together,
the brain.
we can still restore authority over the brain.
Here's the thing.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Why is the crown failing?
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone.
That's true.
The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
Let's break it. What kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me.
No. Can't.
Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Let's examine body language and stuff and see. Buddy. Inspiration. Atta baby.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Yeah, I still don't trust it. As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You or in Ketheric.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
I'll think about it. No promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
How do I know you didn't send it there? Surely your steel watch can handle Orin. Why do you need me?
Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. And some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carried the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, I'm not ready to call you enemy. At least not yet.
How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
You, Orin Ketherick the Brain, what was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketherick Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
Where in the nine hells did you find a powerful artifact like that?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
Uh-huh. And so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Wow. I've heard enough. Am I free to go?
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Fine. Let's get it over
You will
with.
follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
I wonder what would happen
My
if I
friends, The Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
I won't. We're totally gonna betray you and kill you.
So there you have it. What did you make of him?
Can't wait to flatten him. He seemed like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat.
Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
He's the monster in the gate. What's this? Front Lord Gortash. I guess I can still do that. Alright, well, let's jump downstairs.
Glaze that pizza. It wasn't even hurt.
Alright, well, let's go solve these murders. I guess since I didn't fight, I'm gonna swap Karlak back out for Asterion. I mean, this one seems the most likely.
You were really nice to me before, and could we make...
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
Of course, you can stay in a pick a spot and settle in. So how am I supposed to find this?
Unthinkable. To see... Please, we need to speak with him. Maybe he...
Maybe he can. I don't find it likely, considering the circumstances.
So, we have a shape changer at our camp. Good luck finding her. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
I am one of the lunatics we camp with.
I would, but you have...
Karlak,
Excellent.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
You don't have the ability to, like, just true sight.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Well, you do now that your father's gone.
Look after my angel, of course. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being... She's a formidable woman. My aid. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens...
A shapeshifter infiltrating our number. Like a cuckoo creeping into the nest. A dire threat, if Gortash indeed spoke the truth.
Have you heard from Thaniel?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Okay. I feel like I haven't gotten to know you properly.
What would you like to know?
Do you have people friend's lover?
You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in High Forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The Grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you.
How did you come to be a druid?
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
Tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't even think to ask.
I suppose you... I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my ornaments, utensils.
I like ducks. You turn into a bear and you like honey. Little on the
I
nose.
like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
I live in mortal fear of krakens, though I've never actually seen one.
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. Anytime.
If Gortash is to be believed, then even our camp isn't safe from Orin's influence. You might want to confirm the veracity of his claim, or at least clean up the mess.
Is True Sight a thing here? Why do I have like a weird empty spot there? True Sight not a thing?
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
You sound disapproving.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it?
My fellow travelers don't seem to like me.
And thus
Don't you want to bet it's the dog?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Sorry about
Master.
Master.
Friend. I stayed with him until...
Oh, that's right, I still have
until I knew he was
animals.
gone.
I was like, what the heck is going on?
I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Okay. Shadowheart.
An imposter in our ranks. If this is true, it could be anyone. You, me... Well, not me, I know who I am. Perhaps we shouldn't take Gortash's word for granted. But if he speaks the truth, we need to be careful. Orin could have eyes and ears on us right now.
We're on our way. Okay. What is her...
What's next?
Almost there. But not quite.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Wilson. Who else is there? Lazel, but she's always angry.
Just what I need.
Karlak's been herself, for sure.
Copper for your thoughts?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Time
it
to
might be
press
Karlak,
ahead.
if it is anyone.
camp houses an imposter, then.
Skaketh! You know Raphael holds the key to the prince's freedom, and you turned away. We cannot let it remain in the devil's possession. Back to Raphael! Now! We cannot slay the traitor prince unless we loose him from his astral prison.
Yeah, she's herself. I mean, if it's any of the companions, my money is on Karlach. That could be the little girl. Anyway, I picked up my people, so let's go ahead and wrap up because it's getting fairly late and I've got some other stuff I need to get done tonight. So thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time. Peace.